Excuse me, would you mind just filming me for a second? Sorry.
Sure.
Thank you. Hey guys, today we're at UCL. I'm with, what was your name, sorry?
Sarah.
I'm with Sarah today, one of my closest friends, and we're gonna have a great day studying together, so let's get it.
Sorry, I don't really know you, so I think I'm just going to go study by myself.
Good morning. If you're new to my channel, my name's Francis. I study developmental psychology and clinical practice at UCL. At this point, I've done all my exams for the course. The only thing left to do is my dissertation. I'm going to set a goal today to write 500 words of the results section and do maybe 2 hours work. It might not sound like that much to those of you on productivity YouTube, but I just personally tend to run into a lot of procrastination themed obstacles that prevent me from knocking out a 10-hour day. Does this look aesthetic enough for me to show? Oh no. Tastes nice though. It's a porridge with an infusion of dark chocolate and frozen summer fruits in combination. Bangs. I'm gonna try and film while I cycle. I've got a very sexy VTech GoPro setup on my chest for my phone. And while I'm cycling, I'm gonna explain to you what I'm doing today. So where am I cycling to? Not UCL actually at this point. On my master's, I'm working for 3 days a week in CAMS, the Child and Adolescent Mental Health Service. Basically, you know in primary school when the teacher would be like, there's a guest at the back today. He's just there to observe my teaching. You don't have to worry about him, just pretend he's not there. I'm that guy. The team I work in at the moment assesses children for ASD, autism, or ADHD. Sometimes when they come in for an assessment, it's inconclusive, and that's when you need a school observation to see what the child is like in a setting they're familiar with, but also an academic setting to see how they behave in school. So when your primary school teacher said that there was someone at the back to observe the teacher, that was a lie. That was a cover-up. As the observer, the kid you're observing isn't supposed to know who you are or where you're from, so I didn't wear my NHS ID, for example. The observation took about 2 hours overall. Firstly, my job was to stand on the playground at break time watching the children and then observing the children in general to disguise the fact that I was just observing one. Then I observed a lesson. They were having a PSHE lesson actually. They were learning about refugees. When I was in primary school, I'm pretty sure I didn't have any of that. I think they've become more open in their teaching now. And then the final thing before we left, the teacher took us out of the classroom to show us the kids' books, which felt a bit weird going through some random kids' books, but it was useful to see how the kid fared with work. Like, they didn't really complete any of it. And also the handwriting was all like backwards and upside down. That was pretty much it. And now back to London. By the way, look at this footage, right? See how far away I am from London? Like, this is the countryside pretty much, and I have to cycle there. So the commitment I show to this job, unbelievable. An hour cycling in total has finished me. I found it so weird being back in a primary school. Like, I haven't been into a primary school since primary school, and just how simple life is. It made me reminisce like for simpler times. Also felt like I got an appreciation of how hard teaching is in a primary school, like holding all 30 children in your mind at once, giving everyone a little bit of attention. It's actually so difficult. The clinician has to decide based on like my observations and the assistant psychologist I was with, her observations as well, whether to diagnose them with ADHD. We are now going to go to UCL. Just one more thing before I do that. We have a package. It's quite a big please do not bend envelope. I wonder what it is. I know what it is because I'm actually doing my first brand collaboration. So what a day, guys. Yo, look at this. Anti-blue light screen protector and blue light blocking glasses. Get to do this like a proper influencer. Nice eyes. And a branded like silicone glasses case. Yeah. Microfiber cloth. We're gonna spend today at UCL trying them out and seeing what we think. Very interesting. It's raining. My friends are here waiting for me. Let's say hi to them.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Are you lost?
What do you mean, like? We arranged to study together this morning. We do the same course, like I'm Francis, we do the...
Oh yeah, Francis, hey.
Hi Francis, how are you?
On the way into UCL, I copped a meal deal from Boots, making sure to get that 10% off with my Vantage card. Then, after checking in with the boys, everything was set for studying. So we're finally here for the study day. Do you want to introduce that person there?
This is Anushka. She is 1/3 of the Reading Boys. As you can see, she's a big Harry Potter fan.
No, don't say that.
Right now, she is preparing for a job interview, and we're going to help her in a little bit prepare for that.
And who am I sat next to?
You're sat next to Ashley. This is Ashley. She also makes up 1/3 of the Reading Boys. And Ashley is working on her dissertation, and it's going really well.
Get a fact check on that, please.
I think that's the fake news.
Sad. Well, we're going to fix all of that today. We're going to get Anushka a job. We're going to finish Ashley's dissertation, and I'm going to do loads of work myself. Yeah, we just started chatting after like 10 minutes. Thankfully, I had a solution to our productivity woes. I've got a productivity hack for you all. Anti-blue light screen protector with privacy filter. The screen protector comes with another microfiber cloth, tabs to fix it to your screen, and a warning leaflet. Can you see it?
I can't see it from sitting here.
Now I can work without Ashley looking at what I do. Our life has been changed, yes.
Wait, it's a bit cool, I guess. Like, you can't really see what I'm working on from the sides.
If that isn't an endorsement. To explain a bit about what I'm working on, my dissertation is looking at a peer support app that young people can use to give or receive mental health support anonymously. With my very helpful supervisor, I've done a thematic analysis, which is a qualitative analysis method of a bunch of posts on the app since the pandemic started. And now I'm in a position to write up the results section. So at this point, I'm looking through a bunch of example dissertations from previous year's students to get an idea of how they presented their results sections. And in terms of the screen protector, I found it really easy to install. I have always liked to use Flux or the nightlight modes on my computer and phone. They really take the strain off my eyes when working at night, but they also make the screen very orange, whereas this screen protector reduces blue light while keeping the colours pretty close to how they naturally are. Even since this study day, I've been using the screen protector. The only thing I would say is it does make the screen quite dim because it's quite a thick layer, which if you don't have a laptop that's particularly bright, it can be quite hard to work in very bright conditions. But then the benefits of the screen protector are probably the best at nighttime anyway, when it's not that bright. Also, the privacy filter's a nice touch as well.
If you have any thoughts about what challenges we might come across in evaluating MBT.
This overly formal conversation is Anushka's mock interview for a research assistant post that she was interviewing for the following Monday. Here's me pretending to be a mock interviewer and acting very serious, followed by yet another insightful, apt, thought-provoking answer. In total, it took about 45 minutes, but it was a very comprehensive preparation, and it's not procrastination if you're helping others, is it? Is it?
How are they?
Changed my life.
Oh dear. It's the old one, looking really nice. Pleasing. How Hollywood sees Mexico.
Oh yeah. As the day draws to a close, I'm still looking at example dissertations, except I'm wearing glasses now. I personally prefer them to the screen protector because they allow you to shield yourself from blue light without having to get a screen protector for every device you own. Everything is so blue when I take these off. So, study day over. How did your day go studying?
Moderately productive, but I think productivity went down as the day went on.
So when I got there,
I think so.
do you want to plug your social media? Where can people find you?
My username is @.
Do you want to study with me again sometime?
It's just a busy time.
We'll get back to you in a couple of weeks about that.
we have it, boys. Another day at UCL done. I am so exhausted. Let's switch to the classic YouTube setup. That's better. I know I set a goal at the top of the video to do 2 hours work and write 500 words, but I think I wrote 0 words, and I also think I did about 45 minutes work tops. So it's just the day got away from me, which is a classic story of my life, and then it ends up with an all-nighter to finish the job. If you'd like to buy your own blue light filtering glasses / screen protector and more, then check out the link in the description. Thank you very much for watching if you made it to the end of the video, and I will see you very soon with another one. We arranged to study together this morning.
No, but he needs to lift up his arm.
Yeah, no, oh yeah. Raise your, no.
Okay, so then move a bit to the side.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hold on. Hell yeah.